Today we have info on glaciers melting in Switzerland, a Cobb County man being stabbed, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Joseph and a look at sports with Ian.
Today is Friday, September 29th, 2023.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you're watching VOX News Today.
Thank you for joining us on VOX News. I'm Callie Ellis.
And I'm Olivia Wyatt, and these are your top stories for today.
Cuban scientists say they are carrying out the largest oceanographic survey in the island's history to study the impacts of climate change and pollution. Circumnavigation all of Cuba by boat, the team of scientists say they are creating the first ever baseline to better understand coral reef bleaching and the impacts of microplastics in the ocean. They also say they have discovered new wonders underwater and they hope they can be saved.
Switzerland's glaciers are shrinking at an alarming rate. They had their worst melting rate on record, losing 10% of their ice volume in just 2 years, according to the Swiss Glacier Monitoring Network. They have lost 30 years' worth of ice just in the past 2 years. New records show that a combination of low snowfall and extremely warm temperatures caused the melting. And the problem is not restricted to only Switzerland. Recent research has found that up to half of the world's glaciers could disappear by the end of the century.
In California, a jury has convicted a man on charges relating to several crimes, including attempted murder in the 2020 ambush shooting of 2 LA County Sheriff's deputies. 39-year-old Deontay Murray was found guilty on 10 charges Thursday. On September 12, 2020, Murray was seen on surveillance video shooting two sheriff's deputies while they were sitting in the car. The shooting happened outside a train station in Compton, and he was arrested 3 days later. Murray faces a life sentence in prison.
A man who smuggled and accidentally killed 53 illegal immigrants has now pleaded guilty in court. Christian Martinez was one of the many men who were part of this operation. Due to the temperature in the truck, the majority of the immigrants died due to heat-related conditions. Martinez is faced with multiple charges and pleaded guilty on Wednesday.
A man is recovering in the hospital after police say he was stabbed at a Cobb County motel overnight. The stabbing happened shortly before midnight at the Motel 6 on 2600 block of Delk Road in Marietta. Police say 2 men got into a fight in one of the hotel rooms. During the argument, one of the men reportedly stabbed the other. Medics rushed to the victim to a local hospital. At the last report, he is expected to survive his injuries. And now let's check on our weather. Joseph, what can you tell us?
The weather has been mild for the last few days of summer. Stay tuned for an update on our current weather and more right after this break.
Metal roofing from Best Buy Metals offers the long life of a kicker with the strength of a linebacker. It's the easiest decision since the time you had to pick between watching the Super Bowl or professional bowling. Did you know Best Buy Metals can provide a free material quote from a Google Map address? Stop by our showroom today. Visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com or get a free quote at metalroofingquote.com.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Beerthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Welcome back to Vox News. I'm Joseph Horner in your Weather Corner. Here's a look at our weather at a glance for today. The high for today is 82. The low will be 59. The current weather outside is 59. The humidity outside is 54%. The wind is blowing at 2 miles an hour. The dew point is 57 degrees. The pressure is 30.10. The visibility is 9 miles. And finally, the UV index is 0 of 10. Ophelia is now a tropical cyclone and is weakening as it moves across the mid-Atlantic region on Sunday. Coastal flood alerts have been issued for 9 million residents from Long Island to southern Maryland. There's a chance of heavy rain from eastern Pennsylvania to just south of Long Island, which could cause flash flooding. National Weather Service warns the possibility of road closures and threats to homes and businesses. As Ophelia weakens and moves up the east coast, heavy rainfall will shift to parts of New England and the southern mid-Atlantic on Sunday. Now let's take a look at our national radar. There are storms over Washington, the Mid-East, and Washington, Florida, and the mid-eastern parts of the U.S. Now let's take a look at our local radar. Everything is clear for today. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Today it'll warm up to 82 degrees with some afternoon clouds, and later it'll cool down to 59 degrees with some passing clouds. Tomorrow it will reach a high of 85 degrees with sunny skies, and in the evening it'll be even cooler at 58 degrees with clear skies. Looking ahead to Sunday, the temperature will be 84 degrees with mainly sunny skies. In the evening it'll drop down to 58 degrees with a clear sky. Monday's weather will have a high of 82 degrees with sunny skies. In the evening, it'll be 56 degrees with mostly clear skies. Tuesday will bring a high of 85 with sunny skies, and in the evening, it'll go down to 56 degrees with mostly clear skies. Moving on to Wednesday, expect a high of 87 degrees with mainly sunny conditions. In the evening, it'll dip down to 59 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Lastly, on Thursday, the high will be 86 degrees with intervals of clouds and sunshine. By evening, it'll cool down to 60 degrees with mostly cloudy conditions. That is all I have for your weather today. Here's Ian with your sports report.
Today we have a look at David Montgomery's breakout game and the Mariners' win over the Rangers right after this break.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back to Vox News. I am Ian Wagner with your sports report. J.P. Crawford stood with his arms out, ready to accept a cooler filled with water about to be dumped across his back. Even on a chilly night, the water and the celebration around it felt terrific after Crawford kept the Seattle Mariners' playoff hopes very much alive. Crawford lined a 2-run double with 2 outs in the ninth inning, lifting the Mariners to a 3-2 win against the Texas Rangers on Thursday night and stopping the Rangers from clinching a playoff berth for at least one day. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going. But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Welcome back to Vox News. Earlier this month, Trump notified judges that he may try to get his state case into the federal system. That is permitted under federal law if the defendant's alleged behavior relates to their government duties. But in Thursday's filing, Trump attorneys wrote their decision is based on Trump's confidence that the Fulton County Superior Court will protect his constitutional right to a fair trial. Trump had until today to formally make the request to remove the case.
Kelvin Stowers Jr. was shot in the left roadway along Keeley Drive at approximately 5:20 a.m. on Saturday, September 23rd. Authorities say he was in a Nissan Rogue SUV when he was shot by 28-year-old David Henry, who then pushed him out of the car and drove off. Tuesday marked the first step towards justice for the Stowers family, as the Tennessee Highway Patrol tracked down Henry in Jefferson County. While the family is grateful for an arrest in the case, they said it won't change what's been taken from his family.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency has approved disaster funding to Tennessee counties that will affect Monday. Money will be available for emergency repair and replacement of damaged buildings in Bledsoe, Coffee, Cumberland, Jefferson, Knox, Loudoun, Meigs, Ray, Roane, and Van Buren counties. The funds go to local governments and nonprofits that help residents recover and rebuild.
According to the U.S. FDA, thousands of entire cantaloupes sold in 19 states have been recalled owing to the possible salmonella infection. According to the FDA, salmonella can lead to serious and occasionally fatal infections in young children, elderly, or frail people, and others with weakened immune systems. No illnesses have been recorded as of September 27th. This recall does not include any further goods or lot code dates. The FDA advised anyone holding the recalled fruit, which was sold in a number of supermarkets, to discard it rather than ingest it. Additionally, anyone worried about getting a disease should get in touch with a medical professional.
A 3-year-old was shot and killed in Cleveland on Thursday. Cleveland police say the little boy was inside a car with his mom and an 11-month-old sibling when someone started shooting. A man standing outside of the car was also shot. His injuries were not life-threatening. The boy was taken to the hospital where he died. Police say they have someone in custody who may be linked to the shooting. They're looking for others who may have also been involved.
Today is September 29th, so it's National Coffee Day. Whether getting one to go or lingering over a second cup, be sure to observe this day. According to experts, there are 4 components of a perfect cup: aroma, body, acidity, and flavor. From the moment the average coffee lover opens a fresh bag of beans, the aroma beckons, percolating the senses. Even those who don't drink coffee tend to enjoy the fragrance these roasted beans cast. What's your favorite type of coffee?
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, BCHS.TV.
Please remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get enough VOX.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
From all of us with VOX News, thank you for watching.
We hope you have a splendid day.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.